Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global App update for 26 August 2022 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global App video was recorded on Global App server. So this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server for next maintenance update. And following outside Korea server, if they or they feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global App update at 26 August 2022. First feature update about Traveler Horse. That they mention this Traveler Horse, you can rent it from any stable keeper, but take notice this is different horse than renting another player horse. This is NPC horse that have skill start axle, sprint, drift, and instant acceleration when you ride it, and they hope this NPC renting horse will be useful for any new player and also for any our alternate character when we need to get horse in hurry. But sadly, I cannot test it on Global App server right now. But on this website, they just mentioned we can rent this NPC horse on any stable keeper NPC, but this is only available for Velia, Hedel, Gliss, Kaplan, Calpeon, Altinova, and Tarif City. So I think this is to support any new player when doing Balenos main quest until Media main quest. And from this Global App website, they just mention this Traveler Horse will have all this skill 100%, and we only can rent one Traveler Horse at the same time. And also, if you dismount this Traveler Horse, this horse will return to stable in 3 minutes if you dismount it. And this horse cannot wear any equipment, but you still can use sprint skill without saddle. And this Traveler Horse cannot use stable recovery, remote recovery, horse market, Imperial Delivery, like another normal horse. Okay, next about class balancing. On this week Global App update, there are some class balancing for some class. Okay, first for Mehua. Actually, for Mehua Awakening, they just fix some issue for some skill, but I think this is not a big deal. And the same thing for Ninja Awakening, they just fix some issue for this Ninja Awakening skill. And next for Kunoichi class. For Kunoichi Succession, especially for this flow skill, they just change special damage from this skill to become only apply for PvP only. And also they just make this skill to be available to combo with another skill. And next for this skill, they just make detail adjustment for this skill damage following on this list. And also they just improve this skill to become combo with another skill. And next for this flow skill for Succession Kunoichi, they just make this skill attack range to become have same range with another hit from this skill. And also interval hit from this skill, they just make it more faster than before. And also for another flow skill, they just add mark when using these two skill. And next for Archer class, they just fix some issue for this skill for Archer class, especially if your Archer using this skill when riding horse. Okay, next for Guardian Awakening. Guardian Awakening skill also got some fix, but I think this is not a big deal. Okay, next for Drakania class. For Drakania Succession, they just fix some skill, but I think this is not a big deal. And for Drakania Awakening, there are some big improvement. Like for this skill, they just improve this skill to become have combo with Doombringer skill after one hit. And you also can combo this skill using another skill after doing first hit. And with this update, they just add plus 40 HP recovery on successful hit when using this skill. And also for another skill, they just improve this skill so your character will attack in the direction that camera facing to more easy target any target that you want. And for another skill, they just increase movement speed for this skill, and also you can combo more faster using any flow skill. And then for this skill, they just change stiffness effect when successful hit to become knockdown on successful hit. And then they just buff this flow skill, especially for its stamina consumption from 250 point to become 100 point only. But take notice for this skill, after this update implement, maximum range for this skill still same, but stamina consumption will reduce compared than before, and you can stop on the middle of your flight without reaching maximum range when using this skill. And next for this skill, they just increase attack range for second hit from this skill, and also for this skill, they just increase attack range for first hit and third hit from this skill. And then for this flow skill, they just improve this skill animation to become more smoothly to combo with another skill like shown on clip below. And then for this skill, they just change third hit to become activate more faster than before. And they just improve skill animation for all these 5 Dragon Blood skill. Okay, next feature update about item. In future, they just add new item, either food, elixir, and perfume, that can be used automatically using continuous care from your fairy skill, following for any item on this list. And if you haven't get this fairy skill for continuous care, that you can get it from Radiant Fairy, you can follow my guide how to get perfect fairy skill on this special video. You can check it for more detail to get your perfect fairy. And next, they will change icon for any kind of Advice of Fog box, that you can get it from season special gift from Fugar and also from Patrigio shop to become box icon like this. And about Advice of Fog plus 100 from season special gift from Fugar, you can get it by claiming the season special gift from Fugar, either to claim Pencapotia accessory, Perilastar, and Advice of Fog plus 100 box from the season Dawn of Dragon without doing graduation process. And for more detail, you can check this special video about how to claim it and doing early graduation for the season Dawn of Dragon. And next, improvement for monster. They just make some improvement for giving Rasia Temple Underground. They just make some improvement for this buff icon and also some starting animation when specific monster activate from this monster zone to become like this, either circle buff, triangle buff, and square buff. And if you get special buff from this monster zone, this special buff will have star icon like this. So you can more easy distinguish any kind of buff that you have while grinding on this given Rasia Temple Underground. And next about quest and knowledge, especially for Guild War. In future, if you got declare war from any other guild, and this declaring war only occur for 7 days or 168 hours, after both of your guild receive war declaration, if you check your guild menu by pressing G, and then go to war status, and go to receive menu, you will see this icon. Actually, if I translate this icon name, this button is apply for arbitration. And if you click this button, this menu will appear. And function for this arbitration is to do guild mission without code interruption with declaring war. But take notice this war protection status only apply for several days, depend on your guild size. And during this arbitration, you can proceed with some guild mission during this arbitration, either for Balenos, Serendia, especially for Elvia Monster Zone, Valencia, Kama Sylvia, Odelita, and Mountain of Eternal Winter Monster Zone. But take notice this arbitration mission have time limit for 6 hours after you get it. And same as another guild mission, this guild arbitration quest only can be proceed in specific server and cannot proceed on another server. And once this guild arbitration request is start, both of guild that declare war cannot withdraw from the war, and also both of guild that initiate the arbitration quest cannot declare another war to another guild. And if you receive declaration war from multiple guild, sadly this arbitration only can be performed to one guild only on the same time. And take notice for this guild arbitration mission and also normal guild quest, you can proceed it at the same time, and this arbitration mission will not affect for number maximum guild mission that you can finish per day. And amount of guild activity will not change if you finishing this guild arbitration mission. So function for this arbitration content, you can stop the guild war for a while you doing some guild mission for limited time. And next for conquest and not war, in future they just improve efficiency when using Trina X. to destroy any kind of guild building. First, they will increase movement speed when wearing Trina X, and also attack animation for this Trina X will be changed to become following on this list. And also they just add new guild skill that you can use it for tier 3 and tier 4 Node War and also Conquest War following on this list for this function. I think this is when you using Ballista, doing tier 3 and tier 4 Node War and also on Conquest War. But take notice, after you using this skill have cooldown for 15 seconds after you use it. And also when you using Ogre and Troll, they just make some change for this contract. Actually all this change is buff, either damage for Ogre jump, and also damage for last hit when Ogre charge attack will increase 30% than before. And the last durability for tank, they will increase it 100% than before. And also damage taken from horse for this tank will be increased 500% than before. And next for user interface, they just change priest buff icon to become like this as shown in game. And also they just make some icon to become more specific than before following on this picture. And this is list item for this new icon that they will replace in future. And next they just improve user interface when you doing auto sprinting to become have icon like this, not checkbox anymore. So you just need to click this icon that located above of your stamina bar to do auto sprinting. But take notice this icon will stay on last setting on default after you set up this setting to be turned on or turned off. And for another minor fix and change, I think all of this not a big deal. Okay, that's all Global Lab update for 26 August 2022. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Jimmy Snake, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Kesuban, Killsteel, Wemi, Token R42, Demonite, Bebu as gold member, and also all my silver and bronze member. Thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video, depend on your support level. And be noticed for some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.